3, 2. Welcome back to Replay Thursday, episode 3, game 7. We have the final game of this episode. We had a lot of other races submitting replays, but now we're back with a Protoss, and I'm just gonna save this over here. I wish I was more professional. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. So we have a very long PvP. Replay Thursday needs to be under 25 minutes. I'm doing an exception right now. But yeah. Alright, so far, you need to do 3 chrono on Nexus in PvP all the time. Your second gas was pretty late. You need to make it much more earlier. Your build just needs to be more refined. So you're going 5 stalker build. It's putting a little pressure. And then expanding behind it. You both expand at the same time. You're cutting probes. Which you can't do. Yeah, you're just floating too. So cutting probes is really the wrong way to go about it. That was a nice little micro. You did well. But you cut probes. You're still cutting probes. So, yeah. This is Master, now Diamond. So it used to be Master. You just cut too many probes. I don't know. You should be at like 30 probes, even though you put pressure. Robo's a bit late. Adding a fort gate to be safe is good. Although you didn't need to because you knew he had an expand himself. So, yeah. Worker saturation, you're doing fine. Robo Bay, that's fine. Observer needs to be chronoed. Alright, so grabbing the gas is cutting probes too many times, too often. Even though you're cutting probes, you're still ahead, so you can be thankful that your opponent isn't that good, I guess. Alright, so the observer going this way, taking back the probe. When you add the Robo Bay, you want to add a forge, but then again, your observer was so late that you didn't know if he was going to play macro or put pressure. But when you add the Robo Bay, you usually want to add a forge. So like right now, you know he's going Robo Bay, then you want to add a forge. Double forge takes a lot of gas, so I'm not a big fan. Alright, so now you should be at 16 before cutting. Alright, so you're chronoing probes, which I kind of don't agree here. You didn't need that many to get to 16. You want to keep that chrono for the forge upgrades. Usually when I'll grab a third, I'll add a forge, the second forge. So yeah, in a map like this, you want to kind of expand early, simply because you're gonna want to expand early simply because your opponent has to attack up a ramp, which is very hard for him to be efficient, and you can make great concaves. So you're grabbing the third, which is good. Before him as well. Observer's kind of in a really vulnerable position. You kind of want to hide it. 1+1 is about to be done. You want to add the Twilight. So right now I would do Twilight second forge since I'm adding a third. I would also keep making probes, which you kind of are, but not fully. So yeah, really like late on upgrades here. So late on upgrades, cut probe to we'll type it. So late on upgrades, cut probes early while expanding. Don't need fort gate if he's expanding to. Add forge same time as Robo Bay. Add Twilight second forge if grabbing third. So that's what you're doing here, but timing of it could have been a little better. I don't think you had downtime actually, so it was okay, but still. Alright, so right now, oh shit, right now you have 8 Colossus and you're making more than that. That's too many. You want to stop at 8 because this map is great for flanks and it's really hard to make a big concave. Like if this would be Daybreak, or like cloud, then maybe like 8 or 10 or 9 or 10 is okay because you can make a great concave. But here, once you try to hold your fourth, that's too many Colossus. So now it would start pumping Immortals. Also, double Stargate. I mean, that's not how you play late game. That's how you play late game gimmicky. And you should grab a fourth as well. And like the double Stargate costs so much gas. Yeah. You're just like, you just don't know how to have a proper army composition, and you're gambling your way into making void trades, which should get owned, by the way, if there's any decent amount of Archons. Yeah, in the situation like this, your stalkers are really bad, so you want to send them to a base to try to kill probes, because in a 200 versus 200, they're really, really, really bad. So downtime on the forges, never have that. You can always hotkey the forges on something. I like the positioning of your Dark Shrine. This will never get sniped, or shouldn't. But yeah, you're like, and right now, you don't have any cannons. So like when it gets to mid game, you want to add a cannon everywhere in case of Dark Shrine. And also with your observer, you see his army, but you're not scouting his tech. Is he going Mothership? Is he going the Dark Shrine? Etc. You have no knowledge of that. And dude, you made 14 Colossus. Holy shit. Yeah, so that is what is wrong. Too many Colossus. Not enough scouting. No cannons anywhere. And I assume you're gonna get owned by DTs. Yeah, he has DTs. Alright, you get an observer. Yeah. So 8 Colossus max on maps where flanking is dangerous. 10 if can make good concave at fort. Clap. Cannon each middle line in mid game. Make 2 or 3 late game, because 2DT can snipe 1 cannon, so that's something you have to keep in mind. This was pretty dumb to send some DTs there. Too many probes should be sent here. You're over probing. You need to count better, and you should never go over like 60-ish. The gases needs to be fixed. Still no cannon here. Still no cannon there. Still no cannon here. Still too many Colossus. You remade one after you lost some. Yeah, so I don't get it, man. Your army composition, I'm really not a big fan of voids. I mean, if you like make it work and want to keep doing it, fine, but you just need like a lot of defense, man. Cannons, man. Can't believe you didn't make cannons when you saw DT. Can't believe that guy didn't make cannons when he saw DT, man. I want to be diamond again. What the? Alright. So you now have some stalkers. Kill those stalkers. Kill those zealots. For more Archons. Like your army, you're the blue, right? Your army should be like 0 as a stalker and 0 zealot. Like with this bank, your army should be pure ownage. That guy has a lot of Archons, but he has only 7 Colossus. Let's see if he can lose that game. Still no cannons. And like, minerals fields have depleted. Transfer, man. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, nice vortex. Are you gonna lose that game? Do you have an observer with your army? You have 1 observer. Late game, you want well, it died, but you want observer speed. Did you remake it? You want observer? I think you can remake it even if you don't have this. Let's go back just all. Yeah, so if you have the robo, you can make the robo bay. Remake the robo bay, and you could have made easily. Right. Oh, the DTs come, but you lose your observer. No, your observer is still alive. It's just in the vortex. But Now you lose your observer? Wow. And take the Archons and kill the mothership. Stop! 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 God damn it. Oh man, and now you're now that you lost your army, you max out on stalkers. God. Alright. This you will improve so much after this game because there's so many fucked up things that are happening that there's no way that you cannot learn a ton from me being a bitch ass at your Like, what I want you to do right now is spend half this bank and gates and just go fucking kill him. Just go fucking kill him. Kill him. Man, that's even enough gates. But, like, stalkers, man, they're bad. They're bad. And you're on one observer again. You're, like, gambling. You're, like, playing Russian roulette with, like, fucking 6 bullets, man. That doesn't get you very far. Like, look at your bank. I want a warpism. I want a proxy panon. I want. Why are you turning back? Where are you going? Go kill him. Stop. You lose your observer again? Where's the observer? Oh, it's right here. You need observer speed, and you need like 3 observers and a maxed army. Look at those stalkers, man. Look at that useless army. 18 stalkers versus 9 colossus. Look at the slaughter. No feedback for the. No feedback, no proxy panon, no nothing. And like the problem with Void Rays is that the Archons kill it so quick if you get Vortex too. Now just throw a couple Archons. Your enemy needs to do that. Look. But still, look at your bank. If you make mass zealots, if you have like a pawn to reinforce, but now it's too late. Now you have a lot of zealots, but it's too late. It's too late to apologize. Like, Void Rays are just bad, man. Void Rays are just bad. Because they get owned by stalkers. Like, mixing in a few Void Rays to help kill the Colossus, sure. Like, even late game, I'll do that. But in a situation like this, man, you're like, you put all your eggs in one basket. And turns out there's a earthquake, man. Not gonna have a lot of food left. So, thank you a lot, Deagle, for submitting that replay. Don't make too many voids. Proxy panon for reinforcement. Plus 3 observers and army comp. Feedback, enemy, mothership. Cannons, every. I already wrote that. Yeah. So thank you a lot, Deagle, for submitting that replay. I had a lot of fun. Wanting to carve my eyes out, analyzing your play. There's so many things that are easy for you to fix that once you fix, you'll play a lot better and be a lot better. So this was the last game of Replay Thursday, episode 3. For those that are watching the stream, I won't be there tomorrow. I'm taking a day break. But the show will continue next Thursday. Thank you for those that upvoted on Reddit. Thank you for those that submitted the replays. And I'll be back next week. Peace! Alright,